Well, it's Bernard Shaw's wonderful play, Pygmalion. Shaw himself said of it, everybody seems to like this play, which must mean there's something wrong with it. But for the life of me, I can't work out what it is.
Well, it's a very, very good play. You know, that's one of the great things about the theatre here, is that the diet theatre that Oldham produces is such a great diversity.
It's a wonderfully inventive play. It's always, I think, surprises you as you watch it. It's got quite a lot to say. It's got a lot to say about class and how class in this country is determined so much by how people speak and how people behave. And therefore you could train somebody, which of course what happens in the story, from being a humble flower seller on the corner of Tottenham Court Road in London to successfully pass themselves off as a duchess.
Playing Eliza, you know, you really see her at the beginning of the play as a girl, and by the end of the play she's a woman, and she has a journey which is huge. And through rehearsals I'm starting to understand that journey a lot more.
We're halfway through the rehearsal period. One of the distinctive things about Shaw is that he does write very, very well, but he does write very, not exactly unconversationally, because the rhythms actually are conversational, but it's not naturalistic. It's not people grunting and not being able to quite express themselves like you get in a lot of contemporary work. It's very articulate. So a lot of it actually is making sure that the actors are comfortable simply with the language, actually, making sure that they're absolutely at ease with it so that they can speak it as though it is completely natural.
I mean, of course, everybody has a certain image of Henry Higgins because most people have seen My Fair Lady. Now, you know, My Fair Lady, you know, Rex Harrison, very, very witty, very funny film. Pygmalion the play is slightly less romantic, but it is no less witty. In fact, it's more witty.
The relationship, the central relationship in the story, which is that between Higgins, this slightly bullying but incredibly really committed and passionate man with this object to successfully pass this flower girl off as a duchess, and the flower girl herself, Eliza Doolittle, is the most important relationship. But it's absolutely clear that it's not a romantic one in Shaw's story.
He is a charming rogue in the sense that he's one of those people that, you know, he is misogynistic but he absolutely speaks his mind, and he comes up against Eliza, who is a woman who does exactly the same from a completely different social background, and that's what makes the play such a great sort of battle in a way.
Well, I think as an audience it's really important to be drawn to Higgins. We don't dislike him. We can see his charm and his eccentricity, how he's like a magnet to people, but how he also at the same time treats people very badly. And it's interesting because I think as an audience you love him, yet also hate him at times.
Well, they're going to get a terrific story which moves along very, very quickly. They're going to get lots of humour. They're going to get a really sumptuous design from the great Michael Holt.
This is one of the great classic plays, and it is as fresh and as good today as it was when it was written over 100 years ago, I think.